up, everyone? Welcome back to Glen's Reviews for Mistress Peace Theater, where we talk about movies, TV shows, video games, toys, anything horror-related. And if you couldn't tell already, well, judging by my apartment and videos you already saw, I really love toys. It's not really a secret. And judging by my table, that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, a few weekends ago, me and my son were at our local Walmart looking for some toys to buy, and we came across something spectacular, something special, something very awesome. A little-known company named Lanard started making alien toys. If you don't know who Lanard is, they're most popular for making those little core guys, those like, kind of rip-off of G.I. Joe figures. But the quality was pretty decent, and they're affordable, they're practical. Me and my son love the core guys. He's got a whole tub full of them sitting right next to me right here. But eventually Lanard would go on to do more and more things. Like the core stuff was awesome. They got these enormous ships. My son's got a bunch of them, and all of them are affordable, all of them very practical, all of them very awesome for the money. They'd go on to do other things. The next line of toys I discovered by him were for the movie Kong Skull Island, and they were really awesome. So I decided to send him a letter telling him how impressed I was with them, and what can I expect to see out of the company going forward. The company actually responded to me. They were very nice, very awesome people. Thanks for responding to me, Lanard. You guys rock. But they couldn't spoil it. They said they have a lot of surprises in store for everybody, but they just couldn't tell anyone. And I guess here it is. I'm very surprised by what we got. Lanard also made like these little dinosaur guys too that weren't really based off anything. My son had to have every one of those, so yes, I bought every single one of those too. And they also did toys for that other Rock movie, Rampage. So basically they'll do any toy line for any movie that starred The Rock, except The Rock was not an alien, unless they know something we don't know about Disney's alien movies coming up. Hey, here's something off topic. Isn't that weird to think about that Disney owns Fox, which owns the Alien franchise? The Xenomorph is a Disney queen now. Wrap your head around that. Anyway, yes, here's a small portion of the Lanard Alien collection. However, he is not part of the Lanard Alien collection. This is Robbie the Robot from that old movie, The Forbidden Planet. When we went to buy toys a couple weekends ago, I got Connor some alien toys, but I had to have him. I love Robbie the Robot. Isn't he adorable? Just look at him.
Welcome to Altair 4, gentlemen. I am to transport you to the residence.
Love this guy. But anyway, we're here to talk about Lanard's alien toys. Right off the bat, the first thing you'll notice is the color scheme. You pretty much got an alien for every color of the rainbow. It's kind of like Skittles. My friend saw these and he wasn't too impressed. I, however, had nostalgic feelings for all of these. I thought the color schemes were kind of neat, especially the green one, because green is my favorite color. The alien queen looks awesome. It's even got this function where you push the head down and the little mouth pops out of it. That's rad as hell. But the reason I got nostalgic feelings is because I remember when Kenner released their line of alien figures, and they were all unique figures. And they were all like multicolored. They weren't black like in the movies. They all had this like weird paint scheme. So it's just a theory. I really think Lanard colored these aliens to try and reflect on that, try to bring back the feels for all of us that grew up during that era. They got some iconic stuff here. Of course, I just said the Alien Queen, but there's a little toy face hugger. I never thought I'd see that in a kid's toy aisle ever again. But I grew up in the 80s, which means nothing says kid-friendly entertainment more than a vicious R-rated 80s action flick where Alien viciously rips itself out of someone's chest. From what I'm looking at, the body molds are almost pretty much the same except for the arms and the heads that distinguishes them from like a soldier to a crawler or a runner or whatever. It says so on the back of the boxes. Of course, you had the mech suit from Aliens, the second movie. I thought that was freaking awesome. No, I like the mech suit a lot. It's got like a turret gun on the top of it. It's got a little guy you can put in there. He came with like an axe and stuff. The only thing I don't like about it is that the joints are a little bit loose on him, but whatever. It's still a pretty cool toy. My son loved it because he remembers that scene from the movie.
Get away from her, you bitch!
The guy with the space suit's awesome. Like I love all the little details on him. It looks very 80s-ish, which I love. Now, the toys I don't have that aren't sitting on the table right here next to all the toys that I do have. There's like a little tank with a soldier from the Aliens movie. And the other box set they have is like a soldier with a turret gun and a blue alien. Like a soldier alien. And the other set they have is a motorcycle and a runner alien, which is red. All the colors of the rainbow right there. Now, another reason I'm assuming they colored it like this is just to get these R-rated movie toys into the kids aisle, so like stores like Walmart looking at this will look at it and be like, hey, that's just fine to put in the kids aisle. We don't remember Aliens. What movie is that anyway? But I like these things a lot. It's cool to see a lot of classic things returning. Like if you go to the store, you see, Godzilla figures everywhere. The Ninja Turtles never left, even though the new cartoon kind of sucks. But I was very surprised and very pleased to see Alien toys line store shelves again. That was very, very awesome. And my son loves these things too. He's had a lot of fun with these. He pits them against his other core guys and Lanard toys and stuff like that. I don't really have a complaint with the colors, actually. I mean, I guess the only thing I could really say is if maybe they could spray paint a little black over some of these colors to just make them a little bit more detailed, a little bit more realistic and not so gaudy. But I can't bitch. I still really like these a lot. The detail on them is amazing. Like, they did a really great job at detailing these like how they looked in the movie. Especially the Queen right here and stuff. I think she's awesome. They're actually pretty affordable too. Like the Queen, you'd expect to pay 20 bucks for. She's about 20 bucks. Any of these like little sets are actually fairly decent priced. Like one's $10, and there's like bigger sets. Like I think this one was 14. I think really, really cheap, and you can have a lot of fun with it. I've had a lot of fun with it, even though this wasn't meant for me. They're meant for kids. Well, screw that. These appeal to me too because I grew up during that era. I guess I do have one complaint. What the hell, Lanard? You make all these toys for aliens in the Alien movies. Where the hell is Lieutenant Ripley? To this day, she's one of my favorite female lead characters in any action movie. Like, aside from Sarah Connor from the Terminator movies. Which is another great franchise I miss seeing toys for, but we'll never see that again thanks to Terminator woke fate. Anyway, you make all these soldier guys. I mean, for the other movies, you made The Rock, and that looks good. For the Kong Skull Island stuff, you made, Tom Hiddleston, a figure of him. Even though you don't outright put it on the box that that's who these characters are, there's no name there. But whatever. But on the other hand, maybe it's not a complaint. Because I'm sick of all this feminism. We need some toxic masculinity in our toys again. So Lanard, I commend you for that. Time to make toys great again, damn it. But I have to wrap this up. Lanard, you guys rock. I can't wait to see what other franchises you make toys for, because I've been very pleased with everything you guys have been putting out. For an underdog company, you guys do a hell of a job, and it's impressive. You guys are going head to head with some of the bigger companies like Hasbro and all of them and Mattel and stuff. And they're really nice, and I enjoy seeing all of your new stuff in toy aisles, and you got a lot of stuff out there. I gotta get going, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of my videos, go to youtube.com/GlenLentz. Mistress Peace Theater. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Al-Care, gentlemen. I am to transport you to the residence.
I love this thing.